Greetings and salutations, Queen. I am Dr. Camesha Carter with Queenly Behavior on today, May 31st, the last Tuesday of May. And my goodness gracious, it is almost Christmas yet again, wrapping it up. So today I wanted to talk about wrap it up. Like I said, this is the last Tuesday in May. So we have January, February, March, April, and May is the 5th month. If we go by our Roman calendar, then that means that we have how many more months? 8? Is it 8 more months? No, that's 13. 7 more months to get our stuff together. So we have June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 more months to get it together. What was your goal at the beginning of the year? Have you abandoned your goal at the beginning of the year? Have you got a little easy, less anxious about getting it done? Have you gotten frustrated by the obstacles that were presented to you because of your goal? Now, because of the things that you have to do to your goal. Did you realize that you have more steps to take for your goal instead of just going straight through? No, you got it. You smart. You don't need nobody. Because that's how we do as queens, because we already know that our Father takes care of us. What do you need to do to wrap the goal up? So that's what we're talking about today, wrapping it up. Number 1, write it down. What are you talking about, Camesha? Write the goal down and the steps that you have already accomplished. Queen, you have already done some work on this goal. And so now you have to write down everything you have accomplished with this goal. Is the goal complete? No, the goal is not complete. But you have made some baby steps. You have made some steps towards your goal. Some goals we enter into thinking it's going to be 6 months to a year, but they are actually 1 year to 2 years or even 5-year goals. You didn't know it was that entail, but you have made success. You have made progress. Yes, you may be sitting still for a moment. I am reminded of when I started my counseling degree, when Trey was just a baby. I had just had Trey, and I was in school. I had Trey in May. I was in school that June. I didn't finish until 10 years later when Trey turned those double digits. I got my pass. That I passed the national counselor examination. So I am coaching and counseling. So you'll get a little bit of both from here on out. But it was a 10-year goal. It started out only being a 2-year goal that turned into a 10-year goal. And I've learned a lot along the way. but I made progress. And I tell this story because I want you to understand what's going on. At the end of my counseling program, I only had 1 class. And I wouldn't take it. I didn't have time. Things were going on. So I only have 1 class. So I took the class last summer in 2021. But getting licensed was difficult. And I was fussing and I was complaining. But I started writing down the steps. And now this month I am certified as a provisional licensed professional counselor. Yay me. But I'm telling you, it took time. It took 10 years. And 1 class, only had 1 class, just 1. And then step 2, writing down your steps is number 1, but step 2, celebrate how far you have come, Queen. Look at here. Thank you. Celebrate how far you've come. You are not where you were. Okay? Y'all know we started this group about 6 years ago. And I am not where I was when I started this group. I am better. I have more wisdom. I have more understanding. You guys pray for me. I pray for y'all every day. I make sure that when I present queenly behavior to you when I can. But last year was a mess. So I missed a couple of Tuesdays. My apologies, but celebrate your accomplishments. You are doing good. We say this in the church. The Lord didn't bring you this far to leave you. What does that mean? That means that you have made good progress. And because you have made good progress, he's going to give you more. But he didn't bring you all the way here for you to stop. He brought you all the way here for you to continue a good work. Well, what does a good work look like? Helping your neighbors, praying for the families of Uvalde, sending money because those parents weren't expecting to bury their children. Send money. Help a single parent, mom or dad, with children. Give them a break. Kids might be bad as hell, but you give them a break and take them to the park and let them tear up the park. Help a neighbor, an older neighbor, check on them. That's doing a good work. Doing a good work is tutoring your own child in math. Doing a good work is making sure that you are maintaining healthy goals. My goal weight was to be 10 pounds lighter this year. Only 10 pounds. Why 10 pounds, Camesha? Because if I say I want to lose 50 pounds and I only lost 5, I'm going to be mad as hell. So just a healthy weight goal, changing my eating habits. That ain't been this weekend. We ate good this weekend. Getting all those carbs to start just changing things. Celebrate that. Celebrate having your air fryer. Celebrate having $5 in your savings account. Celebrate having $5 more in your savings account than you had. Celebrate buying your first stock. Celebrate getting out of debt. Celebrate making your student loan payment. If you can celebrate while you're going through, then you will not have a problem celebrating when you get to the end. Number 1, write the list of benchmarks that you have accomplished down. Number 2, celebrate. Number 3, look how much longer you got. Okay, so let's talk Camesha business right now. I have got a contract with a private company, a private agency who does mental health. And so, this happened. This person's been waiting on you. When I tell you what's for you, it's for you. It's for you. When I asked, I said, well, I got my degree. He said, when you going to get your license? I said, I don't know, probably next year, but I'll start next year. And this guy has held this position for me for 4 years. 4 years. But the contract is coming. I'm talking to the people, but another opportunity has come up in the school that I can possibly do, especially with Trey Carter being who Trey Carter is in his life. And so I am now looking at where I have to go. I do have another 10 years in the school system that I can work and can retire. But here's the thing. I have this other situation starting up. So I have to look at, is it a distraction or is it something that is the will of God upon my life? I have helped my families. I have been able to build relationships with my families. I have been able to do things with my families as a teacher. But this is an administrative position and my baby's a little bit stronger. We got more supports in place for him to be exceptional. And not because he is an exceptional child, but because he is it's greatness in him. And because greatness in him, I'm kind of saying, well, maybe I don't need to do it. But I only have 1 more year before I go full time with this other position. Is there some fear there? Yes. Because then with going on with this other position, I have to get my own insurance. I have to do my own retirement, which is easy. It's easy. I can get a bookkeeper and we can make sure all that stuff is done. But here's the thing. Do I step out from comfort and move into unknown? And that's the thing that you have to write down. What it is that is stopping you from finishing your work. Everything I talked to you about has been pertaining to me getting my counseling certification, license, and moving forth into counseling. So what is it, Camesha, that is stopping you? I still have a caveat of things that I would like to do in the school system. I do. Oh, Camesha, but you've been a principal. You've been a collegiate professor. You've been this, you've been that. But my heart is to help families. And what no better place to do and to help families than to do it within the school system in this position that is appetizing. And I was talking to the principal today and I was like, well, I'm coming out because I need to help mothers. My background is helping peri and postnatal depression and anxiety disorders in mothers. I mean, let's think about who is counseling those mothers who just lost their children. That is considered postpartum depression because the kid is here and now the kid is gone and now she's depressed. But that's even neither here nor there, talking about what I need to talk about with you. But the third thing, write down the steps and write down your fears. And then know that you can conquer your fears if you look at your first list. Take the baby steps and wrap the goal up. I love you, Queen, with your class finesse and sass. And we will try to do it regularly in June, July, and August, and I'll go back in that school. I love you. Be blessed. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.